you know, it's using up
If that's going to.
chancage. Yeah.
Right. That's going to lower the chance of them dropping the iron stuff.
Yeah, for instance, say they've still got, say, a 1 in 10 chance of dropping a rare item, and then it's got to choose which rare item it is.
I do not know. Throw your signs in your sign chest. I've got an extra iron block from somewhere.
Maybe I gave you 4 when I was giving you the
yeah.
anvil.
There we go.
But I never even thought about the fact that I might be able to cure zombie villagers.
Yeah, I didn't think, I did not even occurred to me that they would even appear here. I'm gonna do like you did. Let me take this, do with these clouds.
I just turned them off because they're nice, but here it's a bit of a pain.
Yeah. I need to turn Optifine or put Optifine or something on here so I can raise the altitude on them.
I think you can in vanilla, actually. Although it depends on what graphical setting you've got.
Yeah, it doesn't give you an either or choice. You know, in Optifine you can do each individual setting. In vanilla you have to choose either fancy or fast.
Yeah. Now I wonder with repairing whether or not it's more cost efficient to repair everything you need to do on it at once, or whether it's better to do it in stages. For instance, use up 22 levels to repair it by 1 diamond and name it to workhorse, and then put it back in the anvil afterwards and use up more levels to repair the rest of the pick. Or if it's better to do it all at once because like there's a big set cost to begin with.
Right. Let's see what they say. Checkpoint. The anvil uses a complex experience point cost system where the way the tools are positioned and how many times they are repaired affect their cost. See anvil mechanics. Wow. It's a very long page with multiple tables. It depends on what the enchantment is. It depends on if you put it in the first or the second slot. That's if you're combining stuff.
So you can actually combine enchantments then?
Yes. That's one of the things I've been waiting for. Like I said the other day, was to take some of my, you know, swords that only have sharpness 2 or sharpness 3, and some of my swords that I think I've got a sword that's got sharpness 3 and nothing else, and a sword that's got knockback 2 and nothing else, and put them both in the anvil and combine them.
So you would lose out on diamonds, but you would get
a sword,
better sword that you could repair more often. Yeah,
exactly. So that's combined. That's the level cost. The maximum level of items that can be put into an anvil is 40. Once past this, the anvil says it's too expensive and won't do anything. Oh, somebody's been in a lot of work.
working out the anvils.
Yeah, I mean, there are just chart after chart on this page where you take one from column A, two from column B, that kind of thing.
What page is that? That's on the wiki.
On the wiki under anvil mechanics, yeah. Tells a lot about. Okay, that page is all about. Apparently, it says repair, but it was more about the cost of combining things than anything else. Okay.
Oh, right.
Very few experience levels are used if repairing by materials only. Anvils can retain enchantments and expand on them. You can rename any item. The cost is level proportional to what is given. Simply renaming an item costs 5 levels for a non-tool armor item, whereas renaming repairing an enchanted tool armor is substantially more. Renaming an item removes the penalty for repairing the item multiple times.
Oh yes, you can't just keep repairing something, can you? It gradually gets more and more expensive.
Right, but unless you apparently rename it. If you rename it, it takes that away, because it gives you a big cost up front.
Yeah.
Every time you use an anvil, it has a 12% chance to be damaged. Okay.
Well, I'm glad about that it's got in, because I was stuck really for things to use the leveling up here for, because it was so easy to get leveled up now that you know, I was getting everything I needed, and there's nothing I needed to do with enchanting really.
Yeah, bows and fishing rods cannot be repaired. Anvils cannot be pushed or pulled by pistons. Has the same blast resistance as obsidian and enchantment tables. It is more expensive to repair an item using an anvil than to make a new item, making it inefficient to repair unenchanted items. However, this is not true for all items, as it will likely cost less to repair armor than what it costs to make new armor. And for most tools, crafting two together is more efficient than repairing both individually. Cool. Well, it is definitely a nice new mechanic to add to the MMO mechanic.
Certainly.
MMO definitely still has its place in repairing non-enchanted stuff.
Oh yes, yeah.
But this will be very nice to finally fix that enchanted stuff without having to get your skill level up to 800 or something.
Or at least it will do until you get your skill to 800. Exactly.
I don't know. Even then, it's still got the, what is it, only a 40% or 50% chance of not losing the enchantment?
Yeah, yeah.
And this one, you're guaranteed, costs a bunch of levels, but you're guaranteed to keep the enchantment on it, so.
Yeah, but I think with the MMO one, if you do keep the enchantment on it, you know, that's it. You can still keep doing it, and just as long as you get lucky, you'll keep it. This, you can only do it a couple of times, and then you're done for, unless you're renaming it, don't you?
Right. But hey, if I'm repairing my lucky unbreaking 4
stone pickaxe,
silk touch fortune stone pickaxe, by God, I want to keep it around.
I think maybe all the graphical changes have perhaps been to, you know, to work within the item frames, maybe to make things more compatible with them. Perhaps the old style cooked beef, etc., was a bit of the wrong contrast or something, maybe.
Could be. Or it could be they just like you
messing
know.
with us.
Yeah, yeah. What's the guy's name? Pixel Junk? Pixel Boy? What's the guy that does the graphics
Yeah,
now?
Pixel Boy, I think he's
Pixel
called.
Boy. Yeah, he may very well be like so many, like I've said so many times about so many of the texture pack artists. It's like they don't seem to be able to stop going back and tweaking and changing constantly.
Yeah, well, that's a problem for anybody. I mean, when you're writing and everything, you can't get sucked into that. Keep going back and tweaking, otherwise you'll be there forever. You know, just going back to the same old story and rewriting bits and editing sentences and the same thing.
Yeah, I call it Lucasing.
Lucasing?
Yes. After George Lucas, constantly going back and tweaking and changing and tweaking and changing.
There's a thing on Yahoo today actually about CGI for the sake of CGI, like, you know, and one of them in that is George Lucas. He went back and CGI'd out Darth Vader's eyebrows when they take the helmet off.
Yes. Oh, yeah. They were discussing. There was a the website crack.com has stuff like that. It has an article like they had two articles. One was people or filmmakers who devoted an enormous amount of money and energy to items that you probably never even noticed. And the other one was an item on pointless CGI, and I can't remember which one it was, which article it was in, but they were talking about the movie, what was it, Hollow Man?
Yeah.
With Kevin Bacon.
Yeah.
The multiple times they showed like 4 or 5 different frames from the movie where they made sure that when he was invisible and like in water or smoke or something, his penis showed up. And they said in each and every case it was in there for like a split second or something like that, just for like 4 or 5 frames. But they made damn sure those 4 or 5 frames were there. You know, with water dripping off his penis and stuff. And they said, in fact, going back and talking to the people who made the movie, the film director came in to be sure that the penis was showing.
Yeah.
And so they had to go back and like re-emphasize and reanimate, and just spending, you know, an enormous amount of time and money over something that trivial and stupid.
Well, I think it's with that. I was actually glad they did that because I think it added a bit of integrity to it.
No, we're talking Kevin Bacon's penis here. There's no integrity about.
He's looking really ill now, Kevin Bacon.
You know,
I'm convinced there's something wrong with him.
If it had been George Clooney or Johnny Depp, sure, but not Kevin Bacon. Pointless CGI.
Right, let's see if I put a diamond in just to repair it. Yeah, gosh, just not even a third. That really.
Yeah.
It's 17. If I just want to rename it.
Yeah, that busted sword took like 4 diamonds to totally repair. Or, I mean, the busted pickaxe or whatever.
Huh, that's interesting. If I want to take the name off entirely, it gives me 12. If I give it the name, does it? Yeah, it doesn't matter how many characters you put in that. It still goes up to 19.
Okay.
But the diamond and that's 24. But yeah, it's not exactly. I don't know whether it didn't look. It looked like that was less than a third from 1 diamond. But
right.
And can I actually repair it to full? Let me see if I stick in how many diamonds does it take to 1, 2, 3. It'd take 4 diamonds to repair that to full, and costs 32 enchantment levels.
Yeah, it's definitely for the treasured items that you want to keep.
Yeah, I'm going to say they value the efficiency and unbreaking combo as worth 1 diamond then. Not to me, it's not.
Yeah, they're definitely not making it as an easy way to avoid spending diamonds or iron on tools.
I would do it on Fortune 3 because that's such a tough one to get.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't do it on Silk Touch because I seem to get that quite easily. Or more common anyway.
Well, like I said, that's where you have to play the odds. If it takes you burning through 3 picks to get a Silk Touch.
Yes.
You know, you've
yeah.
spent more diamonds trying to get the picks than it would have been to repair it.
Yes, very good point. Got loads of unbreaking 3 efficiency 4 picks here, waiting to be done. Oh, and I have got a looting 3 sword. I didn't know I got a looting 3 sword.
Oh, awesome!
Oh yes, because I used it up on the cows. It might do. Oh, let me bring that back and let me see what that would cost then, just to redo the looting 3 sword.
Yeah, and to name it Hide Giver.
Stealer of souls. Whoa! Right. Let's put 1 diamond in. Well, actually, come and have a look.
Mm-hmm.
I'll let you have a look.
Yeah, it's not showing me.
Oh, it won't do because it's not in.
Oh, okay.
But it doesn't show you anyhow. There's the sword.
Uh-huh.
And there's some diamonds. Just see what it costs to repair it.
Okay. Youch! Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wow, what all does it have on it? Smite 4, knockback 2, looting 3. Oh my god.
Yeah.
And then if you tried to name it something, it immediately goes too expensive. Wow. That's pretty intense there.
It is. Oh, I'm already in love with those item frames. Beautiful, beautiful things. Right, now I have to move and make a new base just so I can take advantage of the item frames.
Yep, the bros.
Our carrots are fully grown.
The bros are gonna have to get into the Skylands now and pick their area.
Yep.
So you can get busy going in a different way and hollowing out your area for the hive too. Awesome.
That is awesome, yeah.
I wonder if
such a simple thing, but such a great addition.
I'll have to check a look on MMO and see if they've been updated yet to give you herbalism points for those.
That is really, really cool. Yeah, apparently I don't know whether or not I don't know what they do actually. Let's have a look. But potatoes can sometimes be poison potatoes when you harvest them. Does that do anything? Or does it do for portions? Yes.
I would imagine, yeah. I would think that they'd probably make some of the poison potions or whatever.
Can't be planted or baked like a normal potato, and there's no uses other than as a food item.
Really?
When you eat it, there's a 60% chance that you will get poisoned and lose 2 hearts. . 'Cause 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 ' A poisonous potato restores more hunger points than a regular potato.
So it's good food if you manage to survive it.
Yep.
Okay. Carrots are food. They're cookable. You can make gold carrots out of it.
Put them on a stick and ride a pig.
And you can put them on a stick and ride a pig.
BROCRAFT pig races.
Got it.
I can just see Keeves galloping off on one.